Hello, back again. So I want to talk about the warranty. Got my first service out of the way, £54 lighter. Next service due is 930 mile, or 4 months. And the lady at the shop told me that would be about 85 quid. Plus any parts. So, bearing in mind Lexmoto do a 2-year warranty now, I've looked at the schedule and I printed off the schedule. 24 months time, or a maximum of 9,942 mile, whichever comes first. So based on the figures, I think it's around about 650 quid plus parts if I have the bike serviced to those schedules, because the next service is 932 mile or 4 months. Then the third service will be 2,485 mile or 8 months. 4,350 mile in 12 months. And then 6,214 in 16 months. 8,078 mile in 20 months. And then your 2-year will be out. So the extended warranty then will kick in from the dealer, I should imagine. So because there's 5 years in total, 2 years will be there and 3 years extra with the dealer, providing you have the service completed by the dealer. So on top of this, plus parts, you probably add in another 1,500 to 2 grand to your bike. So now all of a sudden you got a 4 grand cheap Chinese scooter. I don't know why the service schedules are so short. Perhaps Lexmoto haven't got the confidence in their equipment or the product. But basically I've junked the warranty, I've just threw it out. I've done the first service, got it out of the way. I've looked at what's involved and it just isn't worth the money. So I'm not going to bother with it, because I'm going to blow them miles out the window, probably within the first 12 months definitely. And this is why I've started doing this little blog, because I've had the bike now just over a month, come the 14th of August. Today's 29th of September, and I've got to say I'm extremely impressed with the way it's going. Yes, it's underpowered. I use it for work. It hammers up and down the M5 at 9,000 RPM. I'm getting 70 miles to the gallon. Overtaking's a bit of a problem with HGVs. You have to plan it. You don't want to be trying to overtake one and then it's in an incline, because they, to be fair, a lot of HGV drivers do let you pass and they'll assist you, but then you get the one or two that think it's funny that they can just ride the clutch, roll down the hill and sort of block you out in the outside lanes. Thankfully them are few and far between. They don't realise the danger they're putting motorcyclists through, and other road users, to be fair, because when you're all in a 40-ton truck freewheeling, I should imagine the tachograph in his cab's buzzing like crazy, telling him he's over speed, but he's also putting everyone else in danger. But you can't account for idiots all over. It copes well with me 95 mile a day commute, I think we're clocking up at the minute. No issues. I get 3 trips out of a tank. That's one-way trips. Doesn't last me the 2 days like my pan used to. So instead of getting 4 runs then back at the garage at home, I'm getting 3, so I fuel up close to work on the 3rd visit. It's not a problem. The maximum I've got out of a tank is 180 mile, 185 mile, give or take a couple. The reasons I bought this moto is because it's got a big road presence for the scooter. I think the style of it, it's classified as a maxi scooter. I think it's aimed at people that want to commute, the older type. It's not something as a 17-year-old I'd want to buy. It looks like an old man scooter, if you like. It's not particularly stylish like the old Vespers or retro finishes, but it is a nice looking scooter. I'm happy with the way it's put together, apart from them bolts that fell out, but if they're not using any thread locking compound or washers, that's to be expected, really. And the other reason I bought it was the 13 litre fuel tank. I bought it to do a job, and up to now we've had a month. Well, I think we've just had a couple of days where it's been dry, but we have had some real torrential rain, and I've been using it in the rain, and it's coped well, to be fair. It has cut my commute down to an hour, so it's done everything I expected of it. And because of the way it's racking up the mileage, I appreciate that it's going to need looking after, which is why I started doing this little video diary for other people. I'm sick of people slagging off the Chinese scooters. I actually own one now. I never slagged them off. I remember when it was all Jap crap. When I was a kid, there was very little choice for learner modules. He was limited to 50cc. You had to have pedals. They was rubbish, and then was Japanese. I think the old was the Honda SS50 and the Yamaha FS1A. So there wasn't a lot of choice. And I think the Chinese market now have got some fantastic bikes, scooters, scramblers. The range seems to be across the board for the learners. Never had that when I was 17, so it can only be a good thing if it's introducing kids to motorcycles. Having been on a few forums, the first thing that you notice is the youngsters come on, how can I make it go faster? As if 60-70 mile an hour ain't fast enough for somebody that's new to riding a bike, but there you go. And then there's a lot of people on there, well, throw it off a bridge. That's the only way it'll go faster. You know, or this is broke, this is packed up. And I ain't flaming the youngsters and trying to put anyone down, but I think you've got to accept that when you're learning, you've got some nice kit on the road for your age group. Learn to ride it. That's more important than making it go faster. If you want to go faster, pass your test, buy a bigger bike. There are ways of making them go faster, and you're just throwing good money after bad. Really, to be honest. I've bought this scooter, it only does 58 mile an hour, and I can't get it above 58 mile an hour. Other people are telling me it's slow, should be 65. Well, according to everything that the way it's running, I think it ain't going to go above the magic 58. And the reason I say that is because it runs at 9,000 RPM. I have had it at 60 mile an hour downhill with the tailwind, and the rev goes up that extra probably 200 RPM to 9.5, 9.2, and you can feel the rev limiter kicking in and the bike's vibrating and wants to. You can feel the revs cutting in and out, but as soon as you level off again and you're back to your 9,000, 9,500 RPM, it just sits at 58 mile an hour and it'll sit there all day. So yeah, I'm impressed with it. It's handled well in the rain. I've had no issues in the rain. I was expecting a few. And that's it really. So that's why I've started doing this little video diary, trying to help people out, because it's cheap, it's a nice looking little thing, and it works well. But I think you just need to look after them, and we'll see where it goes. So I'm going to start doing my own servicing. I've got one more short video to bring you up to date, and then away we go. Thank you.